Hi. Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is day 7 of our Mission Million Blueprint Masterclass, and it's our last day, actually. I wanted to jump in today to close our beautiful masterclass, to thank everyone for being with me, for showing up every day. And we really had incredible women from all around the world who showed up and have been with us every day. It was beautiful. This masterclass is a masterpiece. I loved every part of it, and the teaching, the training, the activation, everything. And if you have missed some of it, you can still find it. It is on our YouTube channel. You can also find it on our LinkedIn profile. And also some reels are actually being posted on Instagram. So hello, everyone. Let me know where you're connecting from. And if this is the first time, I want to welcome you to our world. And if we are friends already, so say hello and let me greet you as well. I see already beautiful faces with me. So we've spent the last 6 days together. And today is not about learning something new. It's actually about a decision. What do you do with all this knowledge? What do you do going forward? It's a decision that you get to make, because at this point, you don't need more information. You already have enough. You already have all it takes. The real question is, what are you going to do with everything that you've received, with everything that you know? How are you going to let yourself grow and expand into new horizons? And this is why I wanted to jump in, so that we can put all of this together and understand it. We covered 5 pillars of Mission Million. And Mission Million, by now, you know what it is. And you know that every one of you, each one of you, carries that mission. It's a mission when you have a service, when you have a product, when you have a talent, when you have a knowledge that could actually impact millions around the world, that can be good for your community, for your surrounding, for the global sphere, for your followers, your connections through the different platforms, and henceforth the word. And therefore, it position yourself on a mission to impact million. Hello. I'm so happy you can be with us. LinkedIn user, I can't see the name for some reason. So we spoke about mindset, who you need to become. What is your who, as really the frequency, the energetics, the mindset, everything inside you. Resilience. How resilient are you? You need to be so resilient, because a lot of time we stop, we quit when it's too early. One of the most beautiful images that are shown in personal development is somebody who's digging for gold, and you worked for years and months and maybe years even, that you're digging because you know that the treasure is there, the gold is there. And then you might stop at a moment where you're like just 2 inches away. You're like few centimeters away. You just like few days away, and you're like, it doesn't seem to work. And we often quit way too soon, but we don't want you to do that. We want you to be so resilient that there is no quitting. We want you to be so resilient that you stay on your path until results become inevitable, that you strengthen your mindset, you elevate your frequency, you check on it every day when you wake up. It's like, are you at the right frequency, at the right vibration for you to reach what you would like to reach? And you want to focus on that and get yourself closer to your objectives. So we talked about positioning. How are you seen? How are you valued? How do you price yourself? How do you come and say, working with me, it's this, with clarity, with confidence, with knowing what your worth is? with knowing what you help others change with, like what is the tools you provide to others, how do you help them go from A to B, and what is the A, what is the B, and how do you come in. You We talked about your offer, your conversion. This we go into more details. This is just a sneak peek to what it is to work as a mission million entrepreneur and a mission million leader. How do you use your strategy and your growth so that you can scale intentionally, so that you can really grow. We talked about wealth creation. We talked about financial literacy, because one of the powerful tools that we have accessible today is the knowledge about finance. Knowledge make you stand out. Hello Iman, hello Hind, so happy to have you with us today. And when financial literacy allows you to be more knowledgeable about how you manage your own budget, how you scale, what numbers of clients do you need so that you reach a certain level, what do you do to actually get to that certain level. So you need to be able to use your knowledge and to amplify your financial knowledge so that you can create the success you want, you can reach the results you want, and you can create the impact that you want. It's impossible to do it without an up-leveling financial literacy. And even if you know finance is broad. There is the finance that is you and your story with money. And this, trust me, we all need to take a moment and clarify it and redefine it and change it and tweak it and do it in a way that mirrors what our expectation is about, that reflects who we want to become, what we want to do. Okay, so that is very important. It's also about visibility for your business. How do you define your business plan? How do you define the cash flow? How do you expand it? How can you invite more into your team and they become a source of revenue generation? You want everyone to be bringing you business, and that takes a lot of solidity within your own vision. So, and standing as a boss in your own identity. We talked about also wealth creation. Wealth creation is when money starts working for you. It's when your money starts. It's about expansion. How you expand it. How do you build sustainably and globally? And here's what I want you to see. There is no business problem. It's not a business problem that we have. That's not why things are not going to. It's often a misalignment of where you are and where you need to be so that you can hold the next level. Because we can reach the next level by, like emphasizing, let me do a challenge, let me sell this, let me focus. So the motivation is here, the energy is here, it's contagious, it's beautiful, it attracts the client, it magnetizes them to you, and you get that. And then how do you hold it? Because as soon as you reach it, you're like, can I do it again? Oh my God, whatever, it doesn't stay. Whatever it's like. So you start doubting yourself and you start pulling yourself down without even feeling that you're doing it. So why most people don't move forward? Because here's what happens. When you go through a masterclass like this one, you feel inspired, you love it, you feel clear, you feel activated, you know where you're going, and then life comes back to normal. And old patterns come back in. The habits from before, the way you used to behave, the way you used to think, the way you used to expect things, the way you used to struggle through things, it all comes back. And you go in and you go back to doing the same thing alone. And slowly, that momentum fades. And we don't want the momentum to fade. This is our time. This is the time where women rises. This is the time where women create empires. This is the time where women can create incredible wealth, great wealth in their hands. And this is what we want to be able to embody, to understand, to undoubtedly know and believe deep inside of us. Because transformation, and this is what I always keep on doing, this is why BAL Method has been created. It's not because of the taking actions and the doing. We know that. We learned it. We all did. We went to school. We learned what to do. We had experiences. We know the taken actions. We are so good at it. This is such a strong masculine paradigm that have left a tattoo in us that there is no, your expertise is incredible, you are a genius, you are marvelous, you know everything, and you know it, But what is it that blocks? It's proximity. Who are you surrounded with? It's the repetition. It's the discipline. It's the vision and the support. Because you don't rise because you heard something once. You rise because you are in the right room. You rise because you are surrounded with the right energy that holds you, that keeps you up, that keeps you going when doubts start to come in. You are challenged and supported at the same time because you don't want to feel in a comfortable zone that you don't even, it's like, okay, whatever, like it's fine. And we want to be scared a bit about our where we're going to. We want to be able to have energy that comes in, it's like another, and motivates you and take you back. So let me give you one missing point of one missing piece of everything that we studied so far, because everywhere because this is where everything either shifts or stays exactly where you are, wherever you are. Everywhere you start with, it's whether you're going to stay and remain where you are or something will shift. And so the because the transformation doesn't come just from the knowledge, it's what you do with the knowledge that you have. And I want to invite you to join us inside the mastermind, because not only you have more knowledge, you have access to hundreds of courses online, a digital platform accessible with your password, where you get to time yourself and listen to the different lessons that help you understand how to reprogram your subconscious mind, understand how to position yourself, understand how to brand, understand this triad that we thought about, how to strengthen your belief in yourself, your belief in your offer, and you believe in your client. But more importantly than that, helps you also articulate the right messaging. Yeah, you'll tell me AI does it for me. Okay, but AI doesn't guess what you have inside. AI doesn't guess what you really want. You gotta want it and know it yourself. And it takes time to navigate through what you have inside and what you want to create and what are you here for. So, how many times you have learned something powerful and felt inspired, felt activated, felt clear, and like, okay, now I know, I'm ready to go, let's do it. And then a few days later, nothing really changed. Because knowing is not the problem. Knowing, you have it. It's the integration. And integration, it only happens with three things: with proximity, being in the space where we all integrate the knowledge and we model it on a daily basis. It's about repetition. Yes, you repeat. You need to practice. Practice, you repeat. It's a muscle. You repeat until you become this new identity that everything comes so naturally and so easy. And the support that helps you do the integration. Self-development is not just knowledge. It's how do you integrate it inside you? And then how do you become the person that activates other? And to me, this is what leadership is. Being a leader is not only elevating yourself, but having the language, the vocabulary, the space, the understanding, so that you can elevate everyone around you. And that's what distinguishes leaders. Leaders are the one that makes you feel good when you are around them. Leaders are the one that makes you feel empowered when you are close to them. Leaders are the one that makes you feel inspired because they are showing the way, but leading themselves. And this is what we want of. This is the time for every woman to be able to lead herself so that you can elevate yourself and activate everybody around you. This is your time so that you can become the example and the role model for everyone around you by leading yourself. And leading yourself, it's what do you do with the knowledge? How do you do to integrate it? How do you do to embody it? How do you do to become the activator of all of this to everyone around you? Because what feels big to you today becomes normal when you surround yourself by it, by doing it, by the conversation, that being in the right room with conversations that elevate yourself, that motivates you, being at the standard you are exposed to that is higher than what you really was used to. This is what it is. The way other women think, the way other women decide, and more activates your thinking. And this is why I opened the space for this mastermind. The mastermind, it's the first, actually, one of the first program I did were in English in the mastermind. And it has always been one of the most beautiful containers because it's kind of an accelerator. We are a small group of incredible women, talented women from all around the world, like all around the world. And I'm saying it's from Singapore, from California, from Africa, from Europe, from Asia. We all get together, and there is one module, there is one meeting per week, which is a group meeting where we brainstorm about different topics. And the focus for this mastermind is about wealth creation and the art of business. So it's like rewriting our story with money, rethinking money, looking at money differently, the energy of money. Money is an energy. You get to attract it to it. To attract you attract a whole energy towards you. So how can you become a channel for this energy and become the receiver with ease, with the flow, with the elegance of the feminine energy? Yet in parallel, you are working, doing the work, connecting, mastering the perfect pitch, selling without selling, branding yourself, and being a boss of your business by managing your team properly, by elevating the vision, and by defining the right strategy and the right plan and sticking to it. And this is what we do. So whoever is interested, I want to invite you to come in. We have a 10% discount for this week only because we already started to welcome incredible women. So we have in their first one-on-one VIP strategy sessions. And so it is incredible, the space, the power, and the transformation that you get to witness and to get to feel firsthand. So when you are inside this type of containers, you accelerate every part of your life, whether it is your, thank you, I can see it here, so you can get more information. I'm going to pin it. So it's balmethod.com/the mastermind. All the information is there. If you're ready to go, just DM us, send us a message. We'll get you the link with the special bonus from today so that you can be part of it and join us. So at the end, you don't need more information. You have it all what you need, someone to reflect your power back to you. And this is a beautiful space where you will feel that, challenge you when you play small, so that we always push ourselves to grow, and hold you steady when things feel uncertain, when things feel overwhelmed, when things feel like it's not working. We get you back on track. We change. We put another type of energy. We put it back. We tweak a little bit the positioning. We change the messaging. We find another strategy that works well, because as that strategy that aligns with who you are. Again, I always say and repeat, any strategy works. It's not about the strategy. It's unfinished plans. That's what doesn't work. Plans that start but they don't finish. So it's not, when you rise, it's not because you heard something once, because no, it's because you are in the right room. And I would love for you to join us and to be inside our energy, so that we can work on your business, so that we can create the 7-figure business that you are aligned with, that you know you are meant to have. And we are so happy to have you. Thank you so much, Manal, for being with us. If you want more information about the mastermind, we have a special price when you come in today. I'm going to have a team send you the link on LinkedIn so that you can have the detail. If you have any questions, we'll be able to talk, myself or the team, and for you to be part of it. So because the mastermind is not just a program, it's a container to integrate everything you've learned through this masterclass. We go into depth of it. We go into the mindset, we go into the energetics, we go into the IT and tech and visibility and the branding and the messaging. We go into the money understanding and wealth creation and our relationship with money. And it elevates every part of your business, and most importantly, it holds you at your next level. So we meet twice a week. That's incredible, because we have a group meeting. You also get to have a one-on-one with me, and we get to work. We put our brain and our energy and our excellence into creating most beautiful shedevre, I would say, a masterpiece out of what you are here to do. So inside, we work on your mindset, we work on your positioning, we work on your offers, we work on the conversion, we work on the strategy, we work on the growth, we work on the wealth creation, work on finance, and we work on the global expansion. We also work on communication, on leadership. And you can see it's not just one thing, because being a women mission million entrepreneur and a mission million business leader, it's everything. It's not just one thing, it's everything. Mm. And you feel that you're not alone anymore. You'll feel supported, you will feel, you'll feel expanded, and you'll feel held. And this is what we want. We want you to feel held. So today you can choose whether you go back and you do the same thing alone, or come and join the space that accelerates everything. So imagine yourself in 6 months where you have more clarity, you are aligned, you're growing, you're confident in your decision, in your positioning, you're creating results that match your vision, and you're doing it with ease and flow, because you're doing it without the worry, the doubt. You're doing it because these are what you're meant to have. So ask yourself what you need, what decision would you like to have. So the doors are open. We get to offer you 10% as part of this masterclass. This offer is for this week, and we begin. And I know that within 6 months, it changes you completely. It elevates you. It elevates every part of it. So if you're ready to step in, leave us a message, join us, because a mission million is not something you learn, it's something you become. And let's become it all together there and join the incredible women in the cohort. We have incredible women from all around the world, and I'm so excited. And I would love to have you with us inside this beautiful energy so that we can elevate your business, elevate your leadership, and elevate your life. Thank you for being with me today. Thank you, everyone. I wanted to jump in so that I can say, extend this invitation. Make sure you know about the discount, and invite you if you would like to have a discussion, a conversation. I'm very happy to hold that and to be able to answer all of your questions. I send you all the love. This has been a beautiful masterclass. I enjoyed every part of it. I enjoyed it so much that we're going to do it in French as well, because the concept was just incredibly beautiful. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you, and let's stay connected through these beautiful platforms. Bye-bye, and see you soon.